heard me mention earlier about how Faith Forward in Action makes it possible for us to be able to impact the city of Charlotte. And right now, you're going to hear a story of a young man who grew up right here in the Park Church and how Faith Forward in Action has allowed him to grow in his life.
I have memories at the Beatties Ford location, which from the gym, playing on the church basketball team, from being on the Judah choir there, after school program, lock-ins, being in the usher ministry. I was a big basketball lover my whole life. And to leave, when my parents made the decision for me to sing on the choir, I was fully committed. So sometimes I would have to leave basketball practice and also baseball practice to go to choir practice, which was something I didn't understand as a child, but I grew into knowing that that's more important in life and God comes first. Playing basketball outside of church is big to me because I was able to see a different group of friends and do the same thing outside of the church that I was doing inside the church of playing basketball, which was something that was fun for me, which brought to my attention later in life that usually we seek out to have friends that have the same interests as us and seek out Christian friends too. But oftentimes it's best for us to seek out friends that aren't Christians and to go bring them closer to God, which is something I struggle with, but definitely something that's big for me to start to work on. With basketball, you build a lot of relationships. You meet some of your best friendships through sports as kids. And I was able to have a couple friends stay over, and my parents always took me to church on Sundays. So that was a chance for my friends that didn't usually go to church with their parents, come to church and see what things were like in my household and see what church was like and go to Sunday school and see things from my perspective. It used to only be sports first. It was sports day in and day out. That's all I lived by. Have a good day, it was all dependent on sports. Have a bad day, it's all dependent on sports. But now, when I was struggled with basketball my freshman year and sophomore year, I knew I couldn't lean on that. I had to lean on God, and that would help me out through tough times. And basketball, although it's a way to relieve stress, God was the only person I could pray to and had all the answers for me when I needed them. Being in a military school, which is supposed to be the best 4 years of your life, was nothing I was looking forward to. I had two big challenges in college. One, it's a stereotype that all black people can't swim, and I definitely fell under that because that was one of my biggest challenges. Being in the Navy, you have to be able to swim just in case you fall off a ship or something of that nature. We had to jump off a 5 meter into the water. So looking down, I was like, there's no way I can do this. So I backed up. I thought maybe if I hit the water, I'm done, I'm drowning, and there'd be no more me. And this girl, she was scared too, and jumped right off. And I'm telling you, I was scared, but I was not about to let her show me up. But the first time I hit that water and nothing happened, I was like, wow, what can I do? If I just faced one of my biggest fears and nothing happened, then there's more. I should push the limit to see what else I can do. A lot of times in life we get a challenge and we're quick to seek God when things are going wrong, but what about when things are going right? Like a lot of times I was doing well in classes, but I wouldn't pray that second, but how about thanking God when things are going well too? Those tough times were rough my freshman year, but they didn't last. I was able to keep going, and things got better. And for anyone that's out there struggling with anything, just know that God's gonna put you in tough situations to see how far you can go. Are you gonna give up on them or keep praying and keep on keeping on? To the Park Church, thank you. Thank you because without them, I definitely would not be where I am today, because they instilled my values in faith and what faith is and believing, because I grew up right here in this church through the numerous programs of after school, summer camp, the Judah choir, basketball, the lock-ins, and I was able to meet great people. And because of the church and Faith Forward in Action and things of that nature, it was able to help me be who I am today. Not saying that I'm perfect by any means, but I have a lot of room for growth in God myself. But I just want to say thank you for all they've done thus far in my life.